there's a guy. Have you seen Gavin?
I don't think so.
You would really like him. He's been on Diary of a CEO and Joe Rogan, two podcasts I don't really enjoy listening to, but unfortunately they're the only people that get these people on. He's good on Joe Rogan. Stephen Bartlett I find very difficult.
I find his podcast difficult. I like Joe Rogan. And
Joe Rogan, even if I don't, sometimes he says stuff, I'm like, shut up, man.
It's
but
such a big influence platform both of them have got, and they get people on who shouldn't be talking about what they're talking about. They say completely incorrect things that sound right, so people believe it, and they make lots of money off it, and it brings a lot of people harm.
Stephen Bartlett's thumbnails make me want to rip my hair out.
Yeah.
Calories don't exist, and then the next one will be like, fucking,
every time an episode
you don't have ADHD. Do you know what I mean? It's like something ridiculous the thumbnail.
You'll probably get it and all. Every time he has a podcast out and it's someone to do with nutrition,
awful.
My question box is full of Stephen Bartlett like podcast questions, because it's like,
and he doesn't give a fuck, which is mental, because he's had like James Smith and all that on. And like, I don't think he believes what they're saying, but he's profiting off their clickbait. Did you see the woman saying something about testosterone? Did you see that one?
I stopped looking at them because I was like,
oh my god, she said something about fasting and
someone sent me that and
increases your testosterone by like something ridiculous, like 33 times. I'm like, you fucking die or something. I don't know what happens if my testosterone had increased 33%, but I would be locking myself in a cupboard because fucking he's spunking everywhere probably. Just be in the weight section fucking like that.
Just fucking ratting.
Just fucking one bicep curl and one whacking me off constantly. 33%.
Just raging at everything.
Just fucking so horny. 33%. But that'll be the thumbnail of it. It's mental. And he doesn't give. It looks like he doesn't give a fuck.
It's not ethical, man. It's a lot of it. He's got investments in as well, and like,
healing that.
So then he is really like, oh my god, this is amazing. You should all be doing this, and it's taking so much money for people, possibly doing them harm and doing them absolutely no benefit. And it's like, but it sounds smart enough to be true.
Someone had a thesis. This isn't about Stephen Bartlett, but they had a pretty good thesis, and I do potentially agree with them. Anyone that's like a multi-millionaire, like not like 10 million, like fucking really, or a billionaire, they're a paedophile. And I
that was going there.
And I could potentially agree.
It's so straight.
But what drives you to want to make that amount of money?
I thought you were going to be like, what drives you to be a paedophile? Let's unpack that.
I should go see Paul again.
Paul making pedo jokes again.
Paul, it's coming back. So stuff's coming
Talk
back.
about nonsense again, Paul. If you get
Wednesday, it's just fucking common theme. Comes back every 3 months. We need to work on it. But I just don't understand. The guy sold a business for like £1 billion or whatever. Why does he need this podcast with all these people saying these ridiculous stuff purely to get more views? What's the need?
What's it feeding?
What?
Yeah.
And that's all he's talking about is all my childhood, and I've been working on all this stuff. Why are you still doing it then? Yeah. Why are you still doing all this mad stuff? Telling people.
I know. That is like, I try and look at things through the lens of like, quite often people are also victims of misinformation, but at the same time, when you've got a podcast with that big an influence, you've got such a responsibility to get it right, or at least not get it entirely wrong in that sense.
Yeah, there's a limit, because there's a limit of like what I'm willing to like change my opinion on because it might offend someone or whatever. There's an absolute limit. If you don't like pedo jokes, I don't care. I'm going to continue to doing them.
Paul can't stop me.
Nobody can stop the nonce jokes.